If you are a member of our community, and when I say our community, I mean the African American community, and myself or our family brand of companies helps you and you make money, and we help you make money, right? And we ask you to give back to the community and you refuse, we are going to fire you immediately. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome to the hashtag Get Real Woke podcast. I'm your host, Frederick D. Scott. I'm a private equity investor, business consultant, philanthropist, author, and contributing writer for Entrepreneur Magazine. I have over 15 years of experience in the finance industry, and I used to own an investment banking and advisory firm. Currently, I hold designations as a financial modeling and valuation analyst, capital markets and securities analyst, commercial banking and credit analyst, and I have a diploma in Islamic finance. And today is hashtag Situation Saturday. This is the time during the week where I come on and discuss events going on in the business and finance community. I bring them back to our community. I break them down to help our community make them make sense. Now, before I get into today's topic, I need everybody to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, leave me a comment at the bottom of this video to let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, I need you to hit the join button if you're on an Android phone. And if you are on an iPhone, I need you to hit the link in the description or the link that will be pinned to the comment the bottom of this podcast episode so you can join the hashtag Real Woke live chat community and be eligible to participate in the hashtag Learn to Earn Cash giveaway, where I give away a minimum of $1,000 every month live right here on the hashtag Get Real Woke podcast. And excitingly enough, tonight is that night. Tonight is the night where I will definitely be giving away $1,000 at the end of this podcast episode. So I'm definitely excited about that. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and get into today's topic. So today's topic is social and community impact commitments. And why did I decide to talk about this today? Well, I decided to talk about this for a couple of different reasons. Number one, I've got some big announcements coming out next month, some big things that are getting ready to be announced and that are going to be happening, et cetera, et cetera. And with that, the amount of people that are going to be trying to reach out, contact me, work with me and my family brand of companies is going to increase dramatically. And so I felt that given that I know that that's going to be the case, I need to go ahead and address this now. Secondly, the reason why I'm discussing this is because I actually had to fire a client this week, and we're going to discuss that as well, and I'm going to tell you why I did it. Okay, now, how do I work? What is this all about? What do I do? My goal, my position in this life, I have figured out that my purpose in this life is to make an impact wherever I can, the greatest impact that I possibly can with the remainder of the time horizon that I have left on my life. That is what I've realized, and that is my purpose. So I use the knowledge, the skills, the resources, the abilities, the execution ability, the relationships and resources that I have at my disposal to make as much impact in the community as I possibly can. And that is the mandate that has been and the directive that I have given as the CEO of our family office to all of the companies that we own as a family. To every company that we have a majority ownership in, they have the express mandate and understand that when it comes to the African American community, is specifically that our job is to make an impact, and it's not about the profit, it's about the impact. Okay, let's talk about it. So what I require when I'm working with someone in the African American community, what I require from them is very, very, very simple, right? I require that as a part of us helping you, if we're going to provide services to you at an extremely discounted rate compared to what we normally charge, or if we're going to do it for free, right? We require that then when you make money from our efforts, if we call on you at any point in time to make an impact and give back to the community, you are required to do so. If you do not, we fire you. It's not negotiable. It's not a discussion. There's no excuses. We just fire you and we're done with you. And that's how we operate when it comes to making an impact in this community. That is where we stand, and that is what it is. So now I'm not going to put this person's name out there, even though I probably should. And the reason why I'm not is because I'm going to assume some fault for this one, simply because I took this person at their word, right? And essentially what I did is, instead of doing a services contract like I would normally do, because of the fact that we were doing the work for free, right? I decided to basically do what would be the equivalent of a handshake agreement. And I decided that I would just take this person at their word that they would make an impact once we called on them. So what happened? And I'm going to pull up the receipts in a second. So here's what happened. So this person is a content creator on YouTube, similar to me, with a much bigger platform, much bigger audience, right? So I reached out to this person for promotional purposes, actually. And as the conversation went on, I talked to his business manager, et cetera, talked to him. As the conversation progressed, we discovered that they really didn't know what they were doing on YouTube. They had no clue. So what we agreed to do was that we would come in and help them make more money on YouTube. Now, for that, I wanted them to promote for me. Of course, put out a couple of videos, which they did. They put out 2 videos, and that was great. But I also told them that as a part of the agreement, because based on the amount of money that I knew we would make for them, right, that it would only be right that when we called on them to make an impact in the community, that this person would make the impact. This person said they didn't have a problem with that, and all good. I took them at their word. Let's fast forward. Now, we begin the work. So now I want you to know that we did the baseline level of work. So one of the companies underneath our family brand of companies is a digital marketing agency. So we actually own a digital marketing agency as one of our family brand of companies. So what they needed was digital marketing services, which is what we did. Now, we did the baseline level of work for them. That's what we did. The absolute baseline level of work. And here's what happened. So we did 30 days of work. And now I want to put this out before I tell you what ended up happening in the end. I want to tell you that when I do this for people, when my family brand of companies does this for people, we don't say, okay, demonstrate to us that you're serious about making an impact by making an impact first, and then we'll come in and do the work for you. That's not what we do. I'm confident enough in my own abilities, and I'm confident in the teams that we have in place within our family brand of companies to where I already know the level of impact that we can make and the amount and the way we can impact your revenue, the money you make for yourself. I already know that. I'm comfortable with that. And so I never have a problem going first to demonstrate our quality, our competencies, our knowledge, etc., etc. I have no problem demonstrating that up front and actually making you money and putting more money in your pocket before we come to you and ask you to give back to the community. I have no problem with that because I'm solely confident in what we're able to do, right? And so we demonstrate first. And that's exactly what we did in this situation. Now, what happened? What happened? So I want to talk from the numbers because I think it's better if I talk from the numbers. So let me share my screen here so you can kind of get a good perception of what this is here. Let's see here. Let me find it. Give me a moment. What is this? Why is this doing that? That is not what I want. Okay. So give me a second here. Give me a second. So let's see here. Because I want to make sure I can pull this up and you can see this because this is absolutely totally crazy to me. So essentially what happened is we came in, we did essentially what is 30 days of work. And I want to make sure, let me see, is this it right here? No, that's not it. Okay, let me stop this screen. Let me close this. Give me a second, y'all, because I want to make sure that you can see this here. Because when you see it, you're going to be like, wow. So what we did basically was we came in, right? And I'm going to just tell you the story and then I'm going to pull up these numbers. While I'm pulling up these numbers, I'm going to tell you the story. So this gentleman here, now mind you, he has substantial amounts of followers. And interestingly enough, he was averaging between $530 and $650 a month in revenue on YouTube. And I don't understand why this is not pulling up now. This is very, very frustrating because I want to be able to share this screen. So let me see how I'm going to pull that off because I want to share this screen. So anyway, so what ended up happening is that he was making between $530 and like $650 or $550 to $630 a month, something like that in revenue on average, right? We came in, we worked with him for 30 days. We worked with him through the month of July. In that period of time, right, he made a little over $4,500 in 30 days of our work, our baseline amount of work, he made a little over $4,500. And gosh, I want to pull up this screen. I want to share this screen because it sounds so crazy. I just want you to be able to see it for yourself. Give me a second. I gotta get this one up. Give me a second because this is absolutely asinine to me, right? How this played out. It's crazy. So let's see here. Okay, so I got the screen open. So let's see here. Now, if I go back to this screen, because I really want to share this. This is crazy. So essentially what we did was, no, that's not it. Where is it? Come on. Oh, I got to open the screen. That's why. Hold on. The screen is not open. There it is. Okay, boom. Now, what are we looking at here? So this is the inside of, this would be his revenue statement on YouTube, right? So I want to share this with you because it's easy to say that we did this, but I want to prove that we actually did this. So if you look at the bar graph here, you can see that he wasn't making that much money on YouTube in revenue, right? Now look, this is July. This is our work. And at the time that I took this screenshot, as you can see, he was at $4,461.94. So that is well over a 600% growth in his revenue line item, right? Inside in a 30-day time frame. That was the work that our digital marketing agency did for him, right? Now, remember, this is our baseline level of work. The next moves that we were going to make for him would have put him in the tens of thousands of dollars. I reached out to him. Now, mind you, and before I forget, I want to put this out. I also did his incorporation for him, right? His operating agreement. I did all of that for him, helped him open his business bank account, did all of those things rewrote his performance contract. I did all of this for him, right? In that same 30-day time span, right? I reach out to this guy and I tell this guy, I say, listen, sent him an email. I was on my way to Atlanta when I sent the email, sent him an email. I said, hey, listen, I said, based on your 30-day revenue line item, we see that you've made, $4,500, a little bit over $4,500 at the end of the month. When the month finally closed, a little bit over $4,500. I was like, now, we've increased your revenue well over 600%. We want you to give back to the community, and this is how we're going to do it. We want you to sponsor this month's #learn, this month, August, this month's #learn to earn cash giveaway. And what we're going to do is we're going to promote it. We're going to let everybody know that you did it. It's going to be great for your brand because it's going to be a public demonstration of your willingness to give back to the community, care for the community. The community will feel you even more and support you even harder. Do you know what this guy told me? He told me I can't do it. This guy told me he couldn't do it. After agreeing that initially that when we called on him to make an impact, he would make an impact, he said he couldn't do it. I fired him immediately. Immediately. Why? Because first of all, you're not a man of your word. And number two, you don't care about the community. You are more concerned with your own selfish needs and desires. So that being the case, I have no interest in working with you, and our family branded companies will not work with you any further. So I fired him. And I feel no way about that. See, I think people have the misapprehension that something's going to somehow change or, something, because I don't know what it is, but we don't need the money here. We're doing this for impact. What we do in the African-American community is about impact. What we do for our people is about impact. It's not about money, right? So there's no amount of money that you can offer me. What I care about is that, are you making an impact in the community? You can pay me $1 million. If you're not giving nothing back to the community, I simply won't work with you. If you're not willing to make that commitment to give back to the community, I'm simply not going to work with you. And our family brand of companies are not going to work with you. And that's the way we roll. Now, here's the crazy part about it. And I'm going to stop sharing the screen real quick. But here's the crazy part about it. The crazy part about it is the fact, right, that interestingly enough, when we initially talked, he offered me a percentage of the revenue that he makes on YouTube from our work, right, as payment ongoing. I actually told him no. I could have easily said yes, contracted that in, and he would have been legally obligated to give me that money. I told him no. I said, all I want you to do is give back to the community when we call. And mind you, y'all know I give $1,000 away every month. I'm finna do that tonight. So all I was really asking him to do was give $1,000. You just made $4,500. You can't give $1,000 back to the community. What's wrong with you? Right? So of course, had I have taken the revenue sharing agreement based on the amount of money that we would have continued to make for him, we would have ended up making tens of thousands of dollars a month ourselves after about a year just in revenue share agreement. And I told him, no, I said, I don't think you realize what you're really offering and willing to give up, because the amount of money that you're going to make from our work, right, is going to be so substantial in 6 months, in a year, that you're going to be paying us way more than you should be. And I don't want to take advantage of you like that. So no, all I want you to do is impact the community. This is literally what I told him. And in the end, he was so short-sighted and so silly that he decided that he would not give back to the community. I wasn't saying, hey, send $1,000, I'm gonna put it in my pocket. No, send $1,000 to give away to the community and let the community see what you're doing, right? He couldn't do that. It's the small things. It's the little things. I'm a firm believer that if you can't give back in the small things, you will never give back in the big things, right? And a lot of people always say, oh, when I make more money, I'll give back. The words are easy to say. But if you got a heart for giving and you got a heart to care for the community and you really about social and community impact, you will give no matter where your income level is. You will find a way to give a little bit, even if it's only $1. And so I happily terminated it, happily. And I would do it again 100 times over. So what did I learn from this situation? I learned that moving forward, we're going to contract in that obligation to give. We're contracting that in from now on to ensure that it happens, and we can hold you legally accountable to giving if you don't give. It's that simple. And so, I wanted to share this with you because I need you to understand that the level of work we do, the level of quality work product that we produce within our family brand of companies is crazy. And you would think that this guy would have been able to think long enough to be like, okay, if they did this for me in 30 days, what can they do for me in 6 months? What can they do for me if they work with me for a year? I'm happily going to give up the $1,000 because I want to see what they're going to be able to do in a year. If they could do that in that small amount of time, it's crazy to think where I'm going to be in 6 months to a year. But again, short-sighted selfishness, right? All from, and this is the biggest problem in our community. We move as individuals, all for self, none for anybody else. And that's why we have such a hard time being able to achieve anything in our community measurable, impactful, and long-term sustainable, right? And so for me, it's really, really, really simple, to be honest with you. Either A, you're going to give back, or B, we're going to fire you. That's it. If you are in the African-American community, this is how it's going down. So I just wanted to take the time to explain that to everybody based on what I know is getting ready to be announced next month with what I've got going on for myself and the influx of people that are going to be reaching out to work for me. Work with me. Hey, listen, it's really, really, really very simple. If you are not going to give back to the community, don't bother. If you are not going to commit to that, do not bother reaching out, because I will not work with you if you are part of the African-American community. If you are not willing to sign an agreement to that end, we will not work together, and you will not receive the benefits, the blessings that myself and our family brand of companies has. Point blank, period. So I just wanted to put that out there and share that with everybody. Now that I got that out of the way, that I said what I needed to say, guess what?
It's time for the hashtag Learn to Earn Cash giveaway.
What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside.
Hey, baby, y'all know what that mean? Y'all know what that mean right there. It is most definitely time for the hashtag Learn to Earn Cash giveaway. And today, I am giving away $1,000. That's what's happening today. So we're doing that. We're giving away $1,000 right here live today. So now, let's cover the ground rules. How does this work? Okay, so now how we're going to do this is like this. We do it the same way every single month. I'm going to drop a link in the community tab of my YouTube page. Only the members of the hashtag Real Woke Live Chat community are going to be able to see it. If you are a subscriber, you will not see it. You must hit the join button or the link in the description to become a member of the hashtag Real Woke Live Chat community to be able to see the link that I'm getting ready to drop in the community tab. So if you have not done that, this is your time to do that before I drop the link. Now, once that link drops, the first three people that are behind, that come to the broadcast studio, my StreamYard broadcast studio, the first three people that successfully come to the broadcast studio are the people that are going to be participating today. Now, some ground rules, very important. Once all three people are in, I'm going to bring up each person one at a time. You must have your camera on. You must have your microphone on. People need to be able to see you and hear you. If you are unwilling to do one or both of those, I will remove you from the broadcast studio and someone else will take your spot. When it is your time to come on, I need you to give everybody your name, where you're from, what you do, and how this money, if you are the chosen winner, will impact your life. After all three people have come on live, right, then we are going to take a vote as a community. I don't pick the winner. The community of people that are in the live chat, they are going to be the ones that vote. And whoever gets the most votes is going to be the person that wins the $1,000 today. It may be my money, but this is our channel, so we are going to do this together. Now, lastly, You must have PayPal or Zelle. Those are the only two payment methods. Once I looked at Cash App, I'm not comfortable with Cash App setup at all. And I'm not comfortable based on my research and talking to other people that are credible, that know about this stuff. I am not comfortable putting my banking or credit card information on Cash App. So the only way that you can receive your payout is if you have PayPal or Zelle. I can't fly to you. I can't drive to you. So that being the case, I got to be able to get it to you today live on the hashtag Get Real Woke podcast. So you got to have PayPal or Zelle. Now, with that said, I hope everybody understands what we're doing here, because I'm getting ready to drop the link in the community tab right now. So here we go. I'm dropping the link, and let me make sure it's channel members. Yep. Boom. I just dropped the link. So now the link is up. The link is up. So I'm looking for the first 3 people. You have to go to the hashtag Get Real Woke podcast homepage on YouTube. You have to click the community tab. And if you are a member of the hashtag Real Woke live chat community, you will see the link. Click that link. First 3 people in are the people that will be participating today. So you'll know if you're in the right spot, because if you're on the hashtag Get Real Woke podcast page, you're going to see home, videos, playlists, community. You click the community tab. If you are a member, you're going to see a StreamYard link, and you are going to be able to come backstage. So I'm waiting right now for 3 people. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm waiting for the 3 people now. Let's see who gets here. Let's see who's gonna be on it today. Let's see. Let's see. Waiting for the 3 people. So far, I ain't got nobody in here. So far, ain't nobody in here. I'm waiting. Okay, so I got 1 person that just came back. Okay, it says your device is not connected. So I need you to turn on your camera. Ayaj Zetrock. I need you to turn on your camera. I need you to turn on your mic. People have to be able to see you, and they have to be able to hear you. If you can't turn on your mic or are unwilling to turn on your mic and your camera, I'll have to remove you and someone will take your place. So I'm waiting for right now, I'm waiting for 2 more people. I'm waiting for 2 more people. Where we at here? Where we at here? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm waiting for 2 more people. Okay. I see that Ayaj has come in now, and she's got her camera on, and she's got her mic on, I think. So that's real cool. I'm waiting for 2 more people. I'm waiting for 2 more people. So that's what I'm waiting for right now. 2 more people to come back here. You know, I got space for 2 more people. So let's get it. What's up? I see we got a few people in the chat. So I'm waiting for 2 more people to come on with it. 2 more people. Where we at? If you lost and you don't know how to get there, put something in the chat so I can see that you're trying to get there and you don't know how to get there, and I'll explain it again. If you're trying to figure out how to get the link, put something in the chat and I'll explain it again. Just send a message in the chat. I'll be able to see it. Waiting for 2 more people. 2 more people. So, okay, I see that. Okay, Sean says he's lost. Okay, so open your YouTube page, like your YouTube app, YouTube page, however, and type in Get Real Woke Podcast. It's going to take you to the homepage of the podcast. And there you will be able to see the homepage, and that homepage will have home, videos, playlists, and community. It also has memberships, channels, and about. But it's the community tab you need to click on. And when you click on that community tab, what it's going to do is give you the ability. In fact, why don't I just do it like this? Here's what I'm going to do. Give me a second. Let's see here. I am going to do it like this. Copy. And I'm going to share this. Now, if you click on this link, that is going to take you to the homepage of the hashtag Get Real Woke podcast. If you are a member, all you have to do is click on the community tab and you will be able to see the link that is provided. And at that point in time, you click on that link, you come backstage, and there we go. You in. I got spots for 2 more people. I got spots for 2 more people. Let's get it. Let's get it. Two more. Let's go. Ayaj, I see you back there. I see you back here. I see you. Just hang on. I'm trying to get 2 more people in. Just hang on. Don't go anywhere. I see you back there. I see you here. Okay, so it looks like I don't know, is someone else coming? Is someone else not coming? Because we're gonna have to keep it moving. And I mean, if people aren't here, hey, I don't know what to say, but I need 2 more people. I need 2 more people. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna get us about another 5 minutes, and if I don't see 2, okay, I see we got 1 more person. I got another person there, so I got space for 1 more person. I'm gonna get us about another 5 minutes, and if I don't see another person come in within the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it moving with the 2 we got right here. So I just seen a 3rd person come in. All right, we lit. So let's go ahead and get started. Dane, I think that's your name. Dane, you have to have your camera on and you have to have your mic on. If we can't see you or hear you, I'll have to remove you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started because we got 3 people in. Hopefully Dane turns on her camera and her mic while we're moving forward with this thing. So Ayaj was the first one in, so I'm gonna bring Ayaj up first.
Hello,
Ayaj,
sir.
today.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Okay,
I'm
great.
Hello.
Right, hi. So
Good morning.
what is your name?
I'm Jaya Cortez from Philippines.
Oh, you're in the Philippines. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow. You're all the way around the world. Wow. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
what do you do?
I'm homeless person because of the pandemic.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, sir.
So first of all, let me ask you, do you have PayPal?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, so you have PayPal. Okay, so how would this, if you were to win, how would this money impact your life?
I use the money for my family and for my mother's medicines.
Okay.
And I want to business.
Okay, very good.
Yes, sir. Sorry for my grammar.
No, it's okay. Don't worry. That is more than okay. I perfectly understand what you're saying. I perfectly understand what your intent is here. So I definitely understand. So thank you very much for coming on. I've got to pull up the next person now. So I'm going to do that now. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All righty. Don't go anywhere though. Sean, how are you?
All right. How are you, Brother Frederick?
I'm doing quite well. So tell everybody your name and where you're from.
My name is Sean DeMar Wanzo. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but I'm currently in Tucson, Arizona.
Okay, great. So what do you do? What is your profession?
I'm what you call a diversity, equity, and inclusion consultant, trainer, and strategist. And business has been really slow for me for like the past 5 months.
Okay. Okay. So if you were to win this money, how would it impact your life? What would you do with it?
Take it. I would invest it in my business where I advocate for the BIPOC community, Black, Indigenous, people of color, and other historically marginalized groups within the community, educational, and workplace space. And it would also free up some more time to work because I'm also I do grassroots social activism as well.
Okay, very good, very good, very good. All righty. So listen, I've got to pull up the last person. Thank you so much for coming on, sharing a little bit about you and a little bit about yourself and what you would do with the money. I've got to pull up the last person, so don't go anywhere. Okay, stay okay. Backstage. All right, don't go anywhere. All right, give me a second. Okay, hi, Dane. How are you?
Hi, I'm okay.
Great, 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 Dane. So first of all, tell us your name.
Hi, my name is Dane from Philippines.
Okay, you're from the Philippines too. Okay, great. So first of all, do you have PayPal?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good thing. You have PayPal. Wonderful. Okay, so you're from the Philippines. Tell me what you do. What is your profession?
If I win this $1,000, I'm gonna buy some stuffs for my son because I'm the only one who taking care of him and I don't have extra work right now because of pandemic. I'm just doing some online business, but it's it's like, a small amount that I'm gaining for my son.
Okay, okay, great, 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 great. Okay, listen, so now I've got to take you off for a second. Don't go anywhere though. Just stay backstage because we're getting ready to call the vote, okay? Give me a second. Thank you so much for sharing your story, okay? Okay, now we've heard from all three people. So Ayaj is number one, Sean is number two, and Dane is number three. Now, we are going to take a vote as a community. So that means that everybody that is in the live chat right now has the opportunity to vote, right? And so whoever gets the most votes is going to be today's winner of the hashtag Learn to Earn Cash giveaway. Okay, now the first person up we have is Ayaj. Ayaj is number one. So if you think that Ayaj should be today's winner of the hashtag Learn to Earn Cash giveaway, I need everybody to put a one in the chat who thinks that Ayaj should win. Let me see a one in the chat. One in the chat. One in the chat. So far I've got 2 ones in the chat for Ayaj, and I've got two ones in the chat. Okay, great. Next, we have Sean. If you think Sean should win, let me see a 2 in the chat. Everybody who thinks Sean should win, let me see a 2 in the chat. Moderators, you're eligible to vote. Let me see a 2 in the chat if you think Sean should be the winner. Okay. So we got 1, 2 for Sean. I got 2 ones. I got 1 vote for Sean. I got 2 votes for Ayaj. Last is Dane. If you think Dane should win today's hashtag Learn to Earn Cash giveaway, I need you to put a 3 in the chat. Anybody for 3? Anybody for 3? Anybody for 3? Okay, so far I've got 4 votes for Ayaj. I've got 1 vote for Sean. I've got no votes for Dane. Okay, are there any other votes? Are there any other votes? Any other votes? Okay, with that in mind, voting is now closed. And based on the votes that I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 votes for Ayaj, 1 vote for Sean, no votes for Dane. So I see 2 votes for, okay, I see 2 votes. I still got votes coming in. I see 2 votes for 2 votes for Dane, 3 votes for Dane. Okay, so I'm okay. Ayaj just dropped off. I don't know what happened to Ayaj, but she just dropped off, and that's really unfortunate because she actually had the most votes, but she just dropped off. And so we are down to Sean and Dane. So let's see here. I've got 1 vote for Sean. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 votes for Dane. Okay, Ayaj is back. Ayaj is back. So Ayaj just came back in. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 votes for Ayaj. 1, 2, 3 votes for Dane. 1 vote for Sean. So with that in mind, I'm closing voting now. That's it. I'm closing voting. So based on the vote count, I see that Ayaj, let me pull her up. Ayaj, congratulations.
Hi,
You are
sir.
today's
Thank
winner
you.
of the hashtag
Thank
Earn Cash
you.
Giveaway.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so
I'm feeling blessed.
with that in mind, now what I need here is I need let's see. You have PayPal, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
great.
you.
So if you give me a second here, let me open my PayPal.
Okay, sir.
There it is. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to open PayPal. And now, what is... Second here, Wi-Fi on. I'm going to need your email address in just a second. Give me a moment. If you can type your email address in the private chat so I can see your email address,
Okay,
that
sir.
would be helpful.
I send my PayPal right now.
Okay, let me see here.
Thank you so much again, sir.
Give me a moment. I'm sending now. Test. Zero 40113 and okay, Ayaj just left again, and I need to be able to confirm this with Ayaj before I send this money out. So, okay, there she is. Okay, let's see here. Give me a second. Okay, now. Is it okay if I turn the screen around? And let me bring Ayaj back up. Ayaj, is it okay if I turn the screen around to verify this email address with you?
Okay, sir. Okay. It's okay.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great.
Thank you so much.
Give me a second. Okay. And
Sorry.
okay, as everybody can see, that is sent all the way to the Philippines. Wow. Can you verify receipt of that,
sir. I
Can
received,
you
sir.
verify
Thank you so
receipt?
much again.
Okay, can you verify?
I'm so happy.
Can you verify that you received it? I need you to verify that you received it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I received.
You
Thank you,
received it?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So
Thank you.
I will be reaching out to you via email because we're going to need a photo from you so that way we can put you as the winner on social media. Okay?
Okay, sir. Noted. Thank you so much again.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a great
God
day.
bless you, sir. God
God
bless
bless you as
you.
well. All righty.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. So that concluded today's hashtag Learn to Earn Cash giveaway. And yeah, so I mean, you know, interestingly enough, I'm really shocked that I just sent money all the way to the Philippines, honestly. But you know, I'm really glad that I'm able to make the impact anyway, because impact is impact no matter how it goes. And you know, in situations like this, what I come to understand and what I come to realize is that, you know, God blesses you to be a blessing. So my job is to just be the blessing. Whatever happens on the other side is not my thing. I hope that Ayaj is able to use that money to benefit her family and help her circumstances. And I'm happy that no matter where the money went, no matter where in the world it goes, I'm just happy that I was able to make a difference and bless someone. So with that in mind, that's all I have for you today. Guys, listen, if you enjoy what we're doing here, if you appreciate the content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, leave me a comment at the bottom of this video to let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, definitely hit the join button if you're on an Android phone. And if you are on an iPhone, definitely hit the link in the description or pin to the comments at the bottom of this podcast episode, so that way you can join the hashtag Real Woke live chat community and be eligible to participate in the hashtag Learn to Earn Cash giveaway. Now, if you didn't win this time, it is okay. I do this every month. Just keep showing up. Just keep showing up. Because if you didn't win this time, as we continue to grow this, as we continue to grow the podcast, as we continue to deepen and widen our reach with what we're doing here, there'll definitely be plenty more opportunities for you guys to win, because I definitely do this every month. All right, guys. So with that said, guys, thank you so much. And until the next hashtag Situation Saturday, I'm out.